Hello team, good morning. In today's video, we are going to discuss about how an external candidate apply for a job in external career site and convert into pending worker and finally becomes as an employee in Oracle HCM cloud applications using Oracle Recruitment Cloud. Okay, I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you. Okay, so good morning team. Just I want to recap what we have discussed yesterday. Okay, so we have discussed the basics of legal entity and everybody know how to associate the legislative data group to run the payroll. So this one we have covered, right? So everybody is having a perfect knowledge on how to create legal entity and legal entity HCM information, right? And how to associate the LDG for that one to run the payroll. Okay, so we have done job application flow also. So in that job application flow, we have discussed about multiple sections like personal information, technical screening. Okay, in the particular technical screening, we are having something like experience section or blocks. We will call them as a blocks, experience section or skills section or something like diversity. So there we have discussed multiple blocks that are required. If you require the particular block, you are going to add that block to the more information, more about you section. Okay, we have discussed that one and we have created one job application for Oracle HCM consultant. Okay, we have created one job application flow also. So these two we have done. We have not focused on candidate selection process yesterday because it is a bigger one. So, and we have not configured the career sites also. So we came to the easier part because we are in the beginning of ORC. That's the reason we are focusing which are easy to digest first, understand that concepts, practice that one, and we will go back to the complex topics. So this is how my training will go on. So once we are having a basic understanding of all the phases in the implementation, then again we will go back to small topics which are not part of here. Okay, anyway, that is also important. So once we are focusing, see, this is how the concept is like, if you are having a jar, there you have to fill big rocks, small rocks, sand. So this is how I'm focusing on. First of all, I am putting all the big rocks. Once that is completed, small rocks, and then once that is also completed, the sand part. Once that is also completed, I'll fill that mug with water. So this is how I want to fill the information which is really required first, and at the same time easy to digest also. So which is a bigger part. So the candidate experience is the bigger part. Yesterday we have almost done 70% of that one. So candidate experience, and the candidate experience, all these things has to be discussed. Okay. So today we will cover the remaining part of the candidate experience. Yesterday we have created one job requisition template. After that we have created one job requisition also and posted in the career site, right? So and posted in the career site, and we are able to see that job requisition in the career site, right? So we are able to see that job requisition also in the career site. So this is what happened yesterday. Okay, so now go back to here, job requisitions. So this is a job requisition we have created yesterday. So Oracle HCM consultant, Oracle HCM consultant. So if you see this details, if you see the job requisition details, so as of now, how many people we need to hire in this particular job, in this particular position? We need to hire 20 employees. 20 employees. So how many employees we have hired so far? 0. Okay. So nobody has applied for this job. So as of now, there are no applications. Okay. And what is the status? Requisition status? It is open and posted. Okay. We have posted in the external career sites and internal career sites as well. Okay. Who is the hiring manager? Chris Fitty. Recruiter? Praveen, recruiter. So recruiting type is a professional. And where is the main location? Redwood City, California, and another two locations, Dallas, Texas, and Chicago. Okay. So this is a overview of this particular job requisition. If you go inside the details, we can see who is the hiring team, requisition structure, and all this description of the job. So yesterday, when we see that one, it is not showing in the external. So in order to go to external career site, what I have to do? In order to go to external career site, what I have to do?
Postings.
So it was posted in the external career site. Okay, so what I have to do here is,
Sir, when we checked in the external career site, job description is not visible. Sir.
job description is not visible. Huh?
Yes, yes. Yesterday we have checked, right?
I think after that you have not joined the class, right? I think after second session you are not joined, right?
No, second session joined, sir.
I'll show you that one.
Okay. The job details was there, only job description was not there.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, right? Job details are there. So that is what actually right now what I'm discussing. When we have seen this job career sites. Go to the site. This is how we will go to the external career site. Okay. So just what I have to search here.
Either it's a new job or last 7 days.
Yeah, we can search with the last 7 days and all. So if you select with the categories or any other thing, posting dates and all, we can search. So last 7 days. So if we select with the last 7 days, our job will definitely be there. So this is the job. If we go and click on this particular one, so we are unable to see any kind of job description here, even though we have given the job description while creating the job requisition. Okay. We are unable to see here. The reason being here is, so when we have created the job requisition, whatever the job description, we have not selected for the external postings also. So only that is showing for the internal career sites. So here, if you see here the posting description, so what it is showing here, it is showing only for the internal. For the external, there is no description. We just come here, click on edit. For the external, select existing job description. Use same description as internal. So it won't be any changes, right? Whatever the job description will be there for internal candidate, that would be there for the external candidate also. Just select use as same description as internal. Okay. So now click on save. So now it will be displayed. I think someone has changed this one, right? TCS US Private Limited only. So I have updated job description. Okay. So what it is right now in the state of in progress. Okay, just now I have updated. It is showing under universal time zone. Okay. So now just again go to here the posting. We need to check whether it is posted in the what is the status of it. So as of now it is still posted only. So now I want to say one more time. Now check it here, the posting description section, whether it is displaying in the external site or not. So it is displaying in the external site. Okay. So now just refresh this one. Okay, now it is showing. So when you see in the preview, now it is showing all the details. Oracle HCM consultant. So now it is showing all the details properly. The career site is also Redwood. Let us see how it looks like in a mobile. So in the mobile also the job description is coming, responsibilities are coming, and all the details are coming properly. So internal desktop. Okay, now we have updated the job description properly. Let us see whether it is coming for the end user or not, the candidate or not. So now what I'll do is I'll open this one in a new browser to avoid the cache issue. Okay, go to the external career sites, career site configuration, and go to the Redwood site. So I have searched for the job Oracle HCM consultant. Okay. So now the job description is coming properly, right? So yesterday we had an issue. Okay. What is the issue? The job description was not displaying for the particular job. Okay. So everybody clear, right, about this issue? How the issue was resolved? Okay. If you see this kind of issue, the only the place where we have to go is check that the job requisition external career sites. So most of the time, where we will confuse is we thought we have posted it in the career sites, but there are two career sites. One is internal career site, and another one is external career site. Always. So most of the times, candidate will come from external career site only, right? So always check whether you have updated the details properly in the external career sites. Now I want to apply for this job. Right, yesterday we have started this one, right? I want to apply for this job. Okay, so I'll take one of the example. Will anyone send your profiles? Okay, what I'll do is okay, I'll stop recording here. I want to take one proper resume. Okay. Okay, I want to upload one particular resume called Kathy Kim. Okay, future proof Oracle clients. Okay, I want to save this one. Okay. So I want to upload this particular resume. So it is a US person's resume. Okay, no, so you don't have to worry. So what is the email address here they have given? So I'm giving the email address here. So Kathy.kim at this is the email address. So I'm applying directly for the particular job requisition. Okay. Now click on next. So what is the last name? What is the first name? Kathy. Okay, let us take this. So what is the phone number? We just use this SMS for communication. Or if you want to use the email ID, just use this email ID for communication. So you keep either one as a main communication details. I want to use email as a main communication details. Okay, address line 1, Chicago, Chicago Street, Illinois 600613. 60613. Illinois State, Chicago City, and county is DuPage. Okay, so we have updated this basic address details and email details and phone number details and updated last name and first name. So does this person is having a legal right to work in this country? So this is a kind of questionnaire. This is a kind of questionnaire we have associated for the requisition, job requisition, right? So yes, she's having a right to work in this country. So how many years of experience she's having? Okay, almost 17 plus years of experience she is having. So I'm asking how many years do you have direct related experience or relevant experience? Let us take 7 to 10 years. And yes, so multiple zones. Add experience here. So 2008 to 2013, Turbo Industries Incorporation. What is the job title? Human Resources Assistant Manager. Sorry, Human Resources Associate. Okay. From 2008 to 2010. Let us take 2008 in the month of August. In the month of August 2010. Employer country, United States. Type of business. Turbo industries, right? So turbo industries, what is the type of the business? So these are all not mandatory fields. Just add those fields. Add that you must add at least one experience and one education. So when you select the current job, so this is going to be the present. As of now, you have not changed the particular position. You select the current job title as yes. There won't be any end date for this one. Employer country, United States. Okay, province, Illinois. Province or state is Illinois. Manufacturing, or let us take software. Job function is HR. So achievements, if you want to achieve something. So managed 80 employees. Okay. Now just click on add experience. So experience was added here. Okay. From 2013 to 2000 current job. Okay. And education. We need to add at least one experience and one education. So what is the degree she is having? Bachelor of Science, Business Management, Michigan State University, Wharton School of Business. Let us take this degree should be added from the talent management module. Select anything that is relevant to that one. Major, we can select bachelor's in business management. What is the university? Michigan State University. So Michigan State University, MSU. So let us take from 2008 means. So start date would be, let us take 2 years of MBA program. So let us take, it would be from July 2006 to March 2008. So country is United States. Okay, state. So Michigan, right? So year acquired is 2008. Now I want to add this education details. Click on add education. So one education details I've added. I've added two experience details. Histories. And from 2013, she worked in Dowling Manufacturing. So from 2010 to 2011 also, okay, from 2008 to 2013. So we will change just edit here from 2008 to 2013. Okay, now click on save. So I have added the details properly. So from education 2006 onwards to 2008, she has done MBA. And after that, she worked in Turbo Industries. After she worked in Dowling Manufacturing Group. Okay. So now we have added education and experience details. Now click on next. Okay, now I want to upload the resume. So I have uploaded the resume as well, so that the recruiter or someone who is validating this particular person, they can download the resume and check these details. So these are the questionnaires. So we have included these questionnaires, right? So will you travel domestically? Yes. So you can mention how frequent you want. So you want only 25%, 50%, or 75%, or 100%. So if you like traveling, you select according to your requirement. If you want to travel internationally, willing to relocate, yes. So all locations, yes. Preferred location, I want to keep it as. So let us take Texas or Illinois. The preferred location and all these things are temporary, means these are not mandatory fields. Just leave as it is. Okay. So if you want to consider this particular application as a temporary assignment or part-time or flexible part-time, so we are not considering all these things. So just leave all these things as it is. If you want to add some languages, select at what level you are this language. So I have added one language, that is English. Okay. So I'm selecting this particular checkbox. I agree to receive updates about new job opportunities. Okay. As of now, if the particular position was filled, but still we are considering this profile for the new open positions in the future. So at that time, we can utilize this resume, or we can utilize this candidate for the interview purpose. Okay. So now I have selected all these check boxes. So what is the full name? Kathy Kim. Okay. Now click on submit. So the application went for this particular job requisition. Okay. So we got one message. Thank you for your job application. So if you see here, right now she was signed in. So the profile is for Kathy Kim. Okay. So she applied for a particular job called Oracle HCM consultant job. So what is the status right now? Under consideration. So if you want to withdraw, she can withdraw this application. But at this point of time, candidate is not ready to withdraw her application. Okay. So this is active job applications. How many job applications she applied so far? Kathy Kim, only one job. So you can see under my applications, any events, information and alerts. So you can update this information and alerts if you want. You can go to my applications. You can update. You can see your email ID, phone number, and all these details. If you want to upload your photo, you can upload here. Okay. So everybody understood how to apply for a job application
Yes, sir.
from the external career sites. I
Yes,
think it is a generic experience only. What you do
Yes, sir.
from any kind of company, if you go from a particular company and apply through their external career sites, it is like this only. But if you go for an Naukri and all kind of job aggregators, that would be different. But if you go for any Oracle or IBM or TCS, they will ask individually for the particular company what is the requirement, and you are applying for a particular, you are applying against a job requisition, right? So they will ask all these details related to the job. So what are the questionnaire we got in while applying this job? We have configured yesterday while creating the job requisition. Right? Okay. So now one person called Kathy Kim has applied for this job. Now come back to the portal as a recruiter. Now I'm logging with the specific recruiter, Pravina. Go to my client groups, job requisitions. So this is a particular job requisition. Okay. Why only one job requisition is displaying is she is a part of this job requisition. So who is a recruiter for this particular job requisition? Pravina. Okay. So she is a particular person. Okay. Now how many applicants came for this job requisition?
one, sir.
One application came. So who is that applicant? So now, see, this is a completely internal portal. So this is Oracle Recruiting Cloud internal. So this is Oracle applications where Pravina as a recruiter, she logged in and verifying for this particular job application, job requisition, which we have posted in the external career site. Did anyone applied for this job or not? So she is checking from the internal Oracle Cloud application. So one person has applied. So the person name is Kathy Kim. That we can call it as candidate. So that is better, right? One candidate has applied. So her name is Kathy Kim. So what is her education? MBA. Okay. What is the status? So this is important here. So candidate selection process. So candidate selection process. So we have discussed. Okay. We have not discussed in depth about that one. So all the status from new to offer release and converting into HR, that will be discussed in the candidate selection process. Okay. So now Kathy Kim came for this job and applied in the external career site. Okay. Now just I want to review her one. What is the status here? New to be reviewed. Okay. So now I want to move this application. So this is called as candidate selection process. While you move the application, what are the different phases that you will get, and inside the phase, what are the different states. Okay, now I'll come back here. We will see the brief about candidate selection process. So when a new candidate apply for a job, okay, that will be under consideration, selected for screening. These two are the different states. So this is a phase. Okay, so as of now, Kathy Kim is a new candidate. So what is the state she is under consideration, right? If we go to external career site where Kathy Kim is there, so what it is showing, new to be reviewed. So this is a default states. So as of now, Kathy Kim is in a new phase and to be reviewed state. Okay, you just remember these are the default phases and states in Oracle. So new and to be reviewed. So we can configure this one as per the client requirement. So these are the different phases, and within the phase we will be having different states. We can configure as per the requirement of the client. So under consideration is one status. Okay, so new, within the new, so as a candidate she has applied just now, she is in the new phase. Under new phase it's under consideration. Here the status also will be changed. Now select this one and move the application, interview and selection. So whether it is a new screening or anything. So let us take, as of now she is in the move, so reviewed, under consideration. So now selected for screening. So as of now it is under consideration, right? Selected for screening. Now click on move. So under new phase, what is the new state right now? Selected for screening. Okay. Refresh this one. So under consideration. So as of now it is under consideration only. We will change the state. So under new. So if you reject this particular candidate, we will select by rejected by the employer. If the candidate withdraw his application or her application, you will select the status as withdrawn by the candidate. So these are the different states in the new. So let us take, we have selected the candidate and under screening, and within we have called her, and in the first level of screening through the phone, she selected, and we want to call her for the in-person interview, selected for the interview. So right now, what is this? What is the phase here? Screening is the phase. And what is the state? Selected for the interview. So anyhow, even if you are not clear about this candidate selection process, please don't worry. Okay, we will discuss in depth about this candidate selection process in the future classes, just to see how the phases and states are moving from one phase to another phase. Okay. So until offer is released, it will be shown under consideration only. So I think we need to, in order to log in again, we need to give proper email address. Okay, so internally we can see here, we have called Kathy Kim for the interview. So now again, so interview selection process, we will just move from, so interview and selection, interview scheduled, interview completed. So she came for interview. So as a recruiter, we are taking each and every state and phase and updating the comments here. Kathy Kim attended the interview and we have requested the feedback from the interviewer. So interview completed. Okay. So now we have requested the feedback, right? From the interviewer. So interview selection feedback requested. We are tracking that status. So now once the interviewer given the feedback, okay, feedback completed. Okay, selected for the offer letter. Okay, let us take, we will take that one also. Feedback given by the, okay, so feedback completed means we have taken feedback from the person who has taken interview for this particular person called candidate called Kathy Kim. Okay. So now this important state came. So as of now in the particular phase is interview and selection. In this interview and selection phase, so whether we want to release the offer letter or we want to reject the candidate. So the interview process is really good and she is really good for the particular position. So just we are ready to offer the letter. We are ready to offer the employment for this particular candidate. So selected for the offer. So as of now, he is not employee, she is not employee. We will call it as a candidate only. Okay, that is the difference between Oracle Recruitment Cloud and Global HR. When you talk in the Global HR, she is an employee. When you talk in the Recruitment Cloud, she is a candidate. So she is selected for the offer letter. So when she is selected for the offer letter, the status will change. The phase will change here. Okay? So now the phase after interview and selection, the phase will change to offer. So offer. So within the offer phase, what are the different states to be created? So offer letter created. So once offer letter is created, we need to extend that offer letter to Kathy Kim. So offer letter created. Now just go to here. Now click on create job offer. Okay. So this is the new job offer for Kathy Kim. So who is the offer team? Payroll information, salary, and other information. Okay. So just I'm selecting offer team, salary. Okay. Offer letter. If you want to see the offer letter. Okay. Now click on continue. So when is the proposed start date? So let us take proposed start date is June 1st. So in which legal employer? US1 legal entity. So proposed action would be pending worker only, as we know. So any candidate who has extended the offer letter, he will become a pending candidate. So when the recruiter is not clear about the entire worker assignment information, so let us take when I joined in ADP. So someone has took interview, but they are not clear about in which team I need to be assigned. Okay, they have taken interview process and some other team has taken, and at that time there are so many open positions are there across the organization. They have taken me, but once selection was completed, HR has assigned me into a particular team. Okay, so that's why at this point of time I'm not selecting a particular all this detail, just I'm extending the offer letter to the candidate. They are creating the new job offer for Kathy Kim, and these are the sections included. So just like how you hire an employee, similar thing will be there. Okay, but extra thing is offer team. Who is going to be there? Okay, now salary basis, the salary amount, 2,40,000 US dollars. So when is the new salary review date? Okay, at this point of time, let us take, I want to review on 2027, June 14th. If you join the company, we are giving a review date within 1 year, your salary will be hiked. So which offer letter template you are going to use? Standard offer letter template only. So Vision generic offer letter template. Okay. So at this point of time, we are not going to include anything else. Just now click on submit button. So now offer letter has been created and it is now what is status? Pending for approval. The offer is gone for approval. Okay. So now we will see any approvals are there for the offer letter. So here we need to log out and log in here. That is a problem. But we have given a different email ID. So going forward, next time we will give our own email ID. So whatever there are so many things will be there. We will discuss one after the other. These are all small things only. We will discuss all these things one more time. I have gone through at a high level only. So this whatever we are discussing today is a very high level approach. So how that candidate selection process will be there and how the offer letter will be released. We will see any approvals are there for this one. So as of now, approved job offer, Kathy Kim. So you will see to whom it went for approval. Okay. So now system has approved the job. Process name is approved job offer. So we first of all, before doing this one, just bypass this approved job offer. So approved job offer process name. Going forward, when you do this activity, just bypass this one. So instead of moving for multiple configuration rules, just bypass this one. That would be a better approach. So what job offer approval rule is there? What is the rule? So transaction approval dot greater than or equal to 0. So they are just what? So anyway, its status is inactive. It won't go. Everything will be self-auto approval only. Anyhow, just we will discuss the approvals part later. Until everybody is confident enough on approvals, anyhow, approval is same whether it is HCM, CRM or Fusion. Any across the Fusion approvals are same only. But anyhow, our focus area is not about approvals right now. Just we want to bypass these approvals. Okay. Now, so we will log in again with the Praveena as a recruiter. Go to job requisitions. So how many applicants came? One applicant came. Directly you can go to here. So offer extended. So previous, what is the state? What is the phase? Phase is offer. And what is the state? Previous
Pending approval.
pending approval. So system is self-auto approve. So it has approved. So what is the state right now? Extended. So these are the state. So within the phase, offer phase, there are multiple states would be there. So we will discuss each and every phase, every state in the candidate selection process. Just for now, just remember. Okay. So as of now, the status has been extended. Now select this candidate, move application to offer. So if it was withdrawn by the candidate for some reason, just select that one. Okay, but I don't want to do this one. So I want to extend this offer letter. So candidate has accepted the offer letter. Okay. So I'm taking a positive scenario. Candidate has accepted the offer letter. So we have to, she has informed. Okay. So here through this job portal, the status will change. So offer sent. Right? Offer earlier, what is the status here?
Under process something.
Under consideration.
Under consideration.
Okay. And we have extended the offer to the candidate. So now the status has changed to offer sent. So now the offer has accepted. Okay. If the offer has accepted via and confirmed via email, so let us take. I want to accept. The candidate has accepted the offer letter. Okay. HR pending automated processing. So it has moved. It will move to HR phase. Okay. It will move to HR phase. Now refresh this one. So the phase has changed. Status has changed, right? Offer has accepted. The candidate, Kathy Kim has accepted the offer via email, and it is showing in the status also. Okay, offer accepted. So now the status of the job application become inactive because it was accepted. Now it's no more active job application. She got the job. So the job application status also become inactive because she has accepted the offer. She went for interview. She applied for the job. She went for interview. She has been interview process L1, L2 completed. HR round completed. HR has accepted. HR has released the offer, and candidate has accepted the offer. And now the status showing is offer accepted from the candidate side. So now pending automated process. So now it is under pending worker phase. Okay, now it is under pending worker. As candidate has accepted the offer, right? So now it will move to pending worker. So where we need to go and check whether the candidate has become pending worker. Where we need to go? So log in with HR specialist. Go to pending workers. So is Kathy Kimi showing under pending workers?
Yes, sir.
So now We have completed the entire ORC module. Now we are entering into which module?
Global HR.
Global HR.
Global HR. The pending worker concept comes as a part of global HR. Now, as of now, whatever the activities has been done by the recruiter. Who is the recruiter?
Ravina.
Ravina. So she has done a lot of activity. She has raised a job requisition. She has gone through. She has called one candidate called Kathy Kim. She has done all the interview process. She has released the offer letter, discussed compensation packages and all. So then she has released the offer letter, and candidate Kathy Kim has accepted the offer letter. Once she accepted the offer letter, it will move to HR phase. Who is the HR right now? Future Proof is a HR consultant who is having HR specialist role. So now I'm going to convert this candidate into employee. So quick convert or convert. So whichever you want. So you want to convert quickly because already all the information was given, which legal employer, when is the proposed start date. So everything we can see. Quick convert. So it will trigger one process to convert pending worker into employee. Okay, I have converted the candidate. Now search in the person management. So Kathy Kim is showing, right? So this is the Kathy Kim. There are two persons with the same name, Kathy Kim, but person number is different. So this is the particular department. Okay. So when is the hire date here? So I think last time Pranati have asked me, right? Actually, so even if you give the projected date in the future, whenever you convert on that date only, it will hire. Generally, why we will do is that, okay, suppose the projected date of the particular candidate joins before that projected start date. There will be some scenarios, right, where will candidate will join before the projected start date also. So that will take that current date only whenever the candidate convert from pending worker to employee. Okay. On the date when the candidate, when the pending worker moves to employee, that date will be taken as a hire date only. So 1004. Okay. 1 second. I think it's still showing our pending worker only, right? Only. So now June 1st, right? So propose. So even I'm sorry for that. So that will the employee will be shown as a pending worker will be shown on January 1st only. Sorry, June 1st. It is little bit confusing. Okay. Always remember whenever the candidate the proposed start date. Okay, whenever the proposed start date, from that date only he will become employee. Okay, until then, even though the record is displaying, it will be under pending work only, even if you convert also. I'm sorry for that one. It is a little bit confusing. So many states would be there. Even though you convert the candidate, that will be stay under pending worker until the date came. One is what is actual proposed date, then it will become employee. Suppose if you take current date, today is 24th, right? You're still under pending worker only. Even though you have converted this candidate, right? You already converted this candidate, but still showing us pending worker. Okay, so in today's session, what we have covered, just we will quickly recap. Okay. So we have gone through a action process. So what are the different phases and what are the associated states of the particular phases we have gone through? New interview and selection process, screening, and then offer. All these phases we have gone through, and within the phase also we have gone through multiple states. As a candidate, yesterday we have discussed about creating a job requisition with the help of job requisition template, and we have posted that job requisition into the external career site, right? we have posted that job requisition into external career site. So we have posted this job in the external career site. Today, one particular candidate called Kathy Kim applied this job. Okay. And she went for interview. She got selected, and recruiting team has released the offer letter, and she has accepted the offer letter. Okay. Once she accepted the offer letter, HR phase. Okay. HR phase has converted that particular candidate into pending worker. Okay, and the joining date is on June 1st. So as of now, she is under pending worker. So she will be going to join the company on June 1st, and she will become an employee. So entire end to end we have covered yesterday and today. So anyone is having a doubt at overall picture?
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah, yes, yes. Sure.
Sir, in general scenario, India being as a recruiter, so recruitment will be start from the based on the positions which we have, and we will update the positions in the Naukri. So what kind of profiles we are looking. So once we get the profiles, we will share the profiles to the concerned department HOD. So he will filter some profiles. Based on that, we will ask the candidates to attend the interviews. So this is a complete scenario. Recruiter and the concerned department HOD be in touch with in the beginning of the when the requirement started. So these are the things we will be updating in the through mails. So this is the complete overall uh, what we discussed with the internal department heads, all those things. So we are having the proofs. Based on the proofs only, so we are going to collect the candidates profiles, and we will do the interviews part, all those things. So here, sir, in the sections, state sections, the only recruiter is updating all the things. So where is the all the approvals and mail regarding mail conversations, all those things? Where can we get these all details, sir?
Yeah, very good question, Lakshman.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday, I think you missed the session.
Internet, sir. Sorry, sir.
So while creating a particular role, I have assigned all the roles to one person only. I've gone through that one, Ravina recruiter. She is the hiring manager, she is the recruiter, everything, just to make the
Okay,
life
okay, sir.
simplified.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So here, and we have
Okay.
removed the approvals part also. So what
Okay,
is
sir.
your question is, see, everything will be doing by one person, and how is the
Yes,
proof you have discussed with concerned HOD or particular hiring manager or concerned team? So we
yes,
will
sir.
see that one complete end-to-end realistic scenario in a future,
Yes,
because see, it is like it will go for approval. He has to approve that one, and it will
yes, sir.
change. Then he has to change in his requisition status, job requisition status. He has to comment, and from there it will be like moving here and there.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So what
Yes,
what we are saying is absolutely the realistic scenario where exactly companies will follow.
yes,
But
sir.
this is a just
Yes, sir. One
this
thing I
is
want
just
to
an
add, sir.
overview. Yeah, this is just an overview how, from a candidate perspective. So, from a candidate perspective, we have seen as a from the candidate perspective how a candidate will apply for a job and he will become an employee.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes, sir.
got it right?
One thing.
You
Yes,
don't
sir. One
think
thing I
from a
want to add, sir.
recruiter perspective.
No, sir. No, sir.
You
I
don't think
understand,
from
sir.
a recruiting team.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. One thing I
So
want
that
to
is
add, sir.
today what we yeah, I got it. Yeah. So today
Yeah.
what we have discussed, you always think from the candidate perspective. So we, from the candidate perspective, we don't know how the internal structure is, right? So how they are, whether they are using Oracle Recruiting Cloud, or whether they are using any HR1 application, or whether they are using any kind of PeopleSoft or whatever, we don't know. So as a candidate, I don't know what is the
Sir, as a
internal
candidate
recruiting mode.
perspective, he don't know anything about the internal what is going on, what is the pages he has to be gone through, all those things. But as an internal
Correct.
recruiter part, as a consultant or as a HR specialist, or so he has to know all those things, right, sir? Once
Yes,
we got the selected that candidate, after all the collecting all the mails regarding the approvals from the department HODs, the final supreme approval is the CEO or director. So once we get all those things, sir, we need to put the approval mail to the director. Then only we will release the offer, sir, in that general scenario.
correct, correct. See,
Yes,
whatever you are saying is actual realistic scenario.
yes, sir.
So, but see, suppose you want to drive one Royal Enfield bike. So you'll start directly with a Royal Enfield bike, or you'll start with cycle.
We will start with cycle, sir.
Cycle, right?
Yes, sir.
So you are discussing a Royal Enfield bike, which is in the realistic production mode. But see, at this point of time, yesterday we have started the ORC module. I'm happy that we have discussed so many important implementation phases. What are the different technical aspects of Oracle Recruitment Cloud as a
Yes, sir.
candidate? So we have gone through user experience, how the candidate will upload his profile for a particular job requisition, and how he will be selected. The objective is candidate experience, not the internal job application flows or candidate selection process or internal approval sections or who is approving, who is the recruit. We are not discussing that, but without that one, we cannot do the candidate experience, right? We
Yes,
cannot
sir.
apply for a job requisition, we cannot get this offer letter, and the candidate cannot become an employee.
Yes, sir.
Target is candidate experience, but without having the basic structure, we cannot do. So that's the reason I have gone through all the phases and states. But so in the next one, we are going to discuss the complete what we call topic by topic, and one more time we will do end to end what you said, right? So the recruiter will be having only the recruiting privileges, hiring manager will do only hiring privileges, and then we will give a particular person with approval. It will go for an approval to approve the offer letter and approve the candidate. So all these things we will do. Okay. So once you are having a complete understanding of each and every topic in the recruiting module. Okay. So
Yes, sir. Thank you,
it's
sir.
like 6 weeks program. Recruiting training is 6 weeks program. Okay, every Saturday and Sunday.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So as you are a recruiter, you know the entire end-to-end life cycle. Now you are easily connecting with that one. But other people, let us take there are 9 people are there.
Yes.
You understood, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm just comparing, sir. So how the
Yeah,
process
there
will
is
be
nothing
going
wrong.
on, sir. Yeah,
I'm
sir.
telling because you are actually the recruiter who are the actual one of the end users of ORC module. So you are able to recollect each and every phase and state. But
Yes, sir.
as an implementation consultant who are just started this recruiting module, they don't know anything about that one, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So that's the reason. So people who want to become a recruiting consultant, and you are the best fit because you are having the knowledge of recruiting complete as a recruiter. So if you know this recruiting implementation also, you can easily talk to the what you call your clients who are implementing the recruiting, and you can easily convince them because you know the complete end-to-end picture, how to do this one, how to configure the application. So because in order to configure the application also, you should know the end-to-end picture of the recruiting process, the recruiting life cycle. Okay. Okay, good, Lakshman. So I want people who are really interactive, who will ask doubts. Okay.
Yes,
At least
sir.
with your doubt, people will come to know, okay, there are so many things we need to learn from the recruiting side. This is just a kind of overview, or you can say consider this as just a glimpse of the entire Oracle Recruitment Cloud.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Because if everything will be completed within 2 hours, what will 10, 15 people will do for 6 months to implement the recruiting module? You got it right?
Yeah, yes, sir.
If everything will be completed within 2 hours, what will 10, 15 people of team will do implementation of recruiting for 6 months? So there are so many things we need to discuss, so many topics we need to implement. So if we go to the production level of recruiting, means we have to implement each and everything in a proper manner. So this is just a glimpse or overview of the candidate experience. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, team, anyone having any other doubt before we wind up?
Sir, I have a small doubt, sir. Like
Yeah,
while
yeah.
we are creating this job requisition, we have that one option. A hiring team option is there. So there we are
Yes.
selecting hiring manager and recruiter, as well as the collaborator. So that collaborator, what exactly, sir? Are they from the like same recruiting team, or else they are from the concerned department team, or like what, like whom we exactly put there, sir? Like that collaborator.
So collaborator, the main
Um,
role of collaborator is like who will take care of all the logistics of this one. Suppose you are conducting um, Pranita, I think some disturbance is coming from.
Yes, sir. I'll.
Okay, collaboration means what? So you are suppose hiring team is different. The hiring manager is from a different team. Recruiter will come from talent acquisition team, and collaborator will take care of all the logistics related to interview scheduling, calling the candidates. So they will be having some proper person who will take care of all these activities. Okay, who will what you call who will book that interview room and all these things. So they will be taking care of all these activities. So it's a kind of a person who will talk to the hiring manager, who will talk to the recruiter, who will talk to this particular vice president to approve the offer letter. The entire activity, so he will be like a catalyst. So to speed up the process. Okay, you got it right. Sometimes what will
Yeah.
happen is recruiting team will be staying in their own world. Okay, hiring manager, hiring team will be staying in their own world, and the vice president team of that technology or whatever the department, they will stay in their own world. They will think that something is pending from other team like recruiting or some pending from hiring manager or something pending. But who will take care of all this initiative? Do you think that only recruiter will take? No. So because recruiter they have to work on multiple job requisitions, but collaborator will take care of only one job requisition and he will work on to make it complete. So for that one, for this job requisition, who is a collaborator? So the collaborator will be a kind of catalyst who will do the entire thing, who will be helping each and every team to complete the job requisition and fill that particular job requisition on time. You got it right?
Because I haven't worked, so that is where I'm I'm getting doubt like who will be there. In generally in a small companies, the recruiter only they'll take care of all the things. They're like approval.
Small companies that is different and big organizations.
Yeah, sir. I haven't worked for big companies, no, so that's where.
So now I'm going back to again the particular job requisition. So why it is showing 0 now? Now the applicant has become a pending worker.
pending worker.
So he is no more a candidate
Yes, sir.
looking for a job. Okay, that's why it will become 0. The count has become 0.
Yes,
We
sir.
go inside. So what total how many hires was done out of 20? One hire. You click
Yes.
on that one. We can see the particular person. So who was hired for this particular position. Okay. Yeah. Okay, team. Thanks for your time. Okay. And if you have any queries, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can wind up the session.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank